was a snowy day in the hills of Sodor, and the narrow gauge engines were being very careful while puffing through the snow. It was very important for the little engines to use their sandboxes to slow down along the icy rails, so that way their wheels don't slip. At the shed, the engines were getting ready to start their day's work when the Think controller arrived.
Some of the lines have been blocked by heavy snow, so you all have to find different routes while doing your jobs today.
Different routes, sir? Where am I supposed to go today?
I don't have any jobs for you at the moment, Rheneas, but the rest of you all have work to do.
Don't worry, Rheneas. I'm sure you can find something to do while we're all busy.
Skarloey is right, Rheneas. There's always an opportunity to have while you're trying to find something to keep yourself busy.
I guess you're right, guys. Maybe I should go out in the snow and find something to do, if I'm not tasked by the Think controller.
Do be careful, Rheneas. It's very cold and chilly today, so mind how you go in the snow.
Don't worry about me, Peterson. I'm the most gallant old engine there ever was.
Peterson was right. By the time Rheneas puffed out into the white snow, his wheels slipped along the icy rails, but he managed to use his sandbox to slow down.
Oh dear, Peterson was right. I better slow down if these rails are too icy for me.
Rheneas pulled into the T-Wing station and saw some children waiting on a platform.
Hello, you lot. What are you all waiting for?
We want to go tobogganing down Culdee Hill, but we missed the last passenger train.
Can you take us there, Rheneas?
Of course I can. Now there's something I can do to keep myself busy today.
Rheneas found a spare coach in a siding and shunted into the platform for the children to climb aboard. Just then, Rusty called into view.
Hello, Rheneas. Are you taking some children out on a trip again?
I sure am, Rusty, but this time I'm taking them to Culdee Hills so they can go tobogganing.
You better be careful if you're going to take the twisty mountain tracks. Because remember what happened the last time you took the children on a field trip?
Yes, Rusty, but that was a long time ago. Since then, I've learned how to be more responsible by knowing which track to go. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to go and take the children tobogganing. I'll catch you later, Rusty.
Bye, Rheneas. I do hope he stays careful while he's out in the snow.
Rheneas puffed along the line. There was a lot of snow everywhere he went. The children in his coach couldn't wait to go tobogganing down the Culdee Hill. Just then, Rheneas saw Skarloey at crossing terrain.
Oh, Rheneas, I see you're doing something useful today.
I sure am, Skarloey. I'm taking the children to Culdee Hills so they can go tobogganing down the slopes.
If you're going up that way, you better be careful. You don't want any accidents to happen, do you?
Don't worry about me, Skarloey. I'm using just enough sand to slow myself down along these rails. Goodbye, Skarloey.
Skarloey was worried about Rheneas as his friend continued his way to the Culdee Hill with the children aboard the coach he was pulling.
Why do my friends have to worry about me having trouble in the snow? I've just got enough sand to slow down, and that's that. I just have to take the right turn at the next junction, and then I'll soon be at Culdee Hills in no time.
Then there was trouble. As Rheneas came to a junction, he didn't realize the frozen points up ahead and was diverted onto the left track instead of the right.
Hold on, this is the left track. I shouldn't go this way. These rails are too icy, unlike the ones on the right track. Oh no, my sandbox is completely empty. I can't stop.
Rheneas slipped along the icy rails. He was unable to stop. He skidded and skated and was losing control. Now he was going down a steep slope like a toboggan.
Oh no, not again.
Oi! What's the rush, Rheneas?
Help!
Do you mind, Rheneas? You're not being sensible and safe in the snow.
Rheneas couldn't hear Duncan or Madge as he was still out of control. The children in his coach cheered as they were having fun. But Rheneas wasn't having fun. He was scared and couldn't stop in an empty sandbox.
Oh dear, what shall I do? I have to stop now.
Luckily, no one was hurt, but Rheneas was stuck deep in the snowdrift that managed to stop him from losing control. The children got out of the coach and enjoyed their second roller coaster ride with Rheneas.
That was a lot of fun!
What's more is that we've stopped at the top of this mountain slope. Now we can go tobogganing!
Oh well, at least the children can go and do some actual tobogganing while I'm stuck in the snowdrift waiting for help.
As the children went tobogganing down the slope, Rheneas was to be rescued as his driver went to phone for help nearby. He was starting to think about the other engines' advices and cautions they gave him earlier.
I wish I could have just stayed back in the shed, just like the fin controller said, or maybe should have taken the right track in the junction. I wish I was still the gallant old engine, just like the heyday.
It wasn't long until Rusty arrived to pull Rheneas out of the snow. The fin controller had also arrived to check on Rheneas.
Well. First I had to rescue Skarloey from an avalanche, and now I have to rescue Rheneas, who's got himself stuck in a snowdrift.
It's not funny, Rusty.
I'm only saying, Rheneas.
I'm sorry I took the wrong turn at the junction, sir. I was just trying to take the children tobogganing to keep myself busy.
I appreciate you helping the children, Rheneas, but keep in mind that it's always best to slow down while going along the icy rails in this kind of weather.
I have been slowing down, sir. It's just that I didn't have enough sand in my sandboxes to slow down. That's all.
I think you might need to go to the steamworks this afternoon. Victor will make your boiler nice and warm after all that tobogganing you've experienced.
Thank you, sir. I hope Victor can keep me warm while I stay in the steamworks for a while.
At the steamworks, Rheneas did keep himself warm. Victor had returned from the wharf with a shipment of engine parts.
Are you enjoying the warmth of my steamworks, Rheneas?
I sure am, Victor. I had an unexpected day while taking the children out in the snow. I was taking them to Culdee Hills so they can go tobogganing, but I accidentally took a wrong turn and ended up tobogganing myself.
That was very dangerous, my friend. But were the children hurt?
Actually, they weren't hurt at all, thank goodness. I was the one who got stuck in that snowdrift while the children were tobogganing.
Did you say tobogganing?
Culdee, what are you doing here in the steamworks?
I had the same experience too, Rheneas, except my passengers were injured inside Catherine, unlike the children in your coach.
Really? Can you please tell me what happened then?
All right, Rheneas, because you asked. It happened yesterday when I was trying to climb up a mountain slope to Devil's Back. Just then the rack rails were getting more slippery than I thought they were. And before I knew it, I started going backwards down the slope with my passengers still on board.
Culdee, stop!
I can't, Catherine! My automatic brakes have failed!
Ow! What way are you going, Culdee?
Sorry, Lord Harry, I didn't see you there.
Oh dear, what's happened here?
I accidentally pushed Lord Harry off the rails while I was going backwards.
I think you do need to go to the steamworks to get your automatic brakes fixed, Culdee.
Good idea, Catherine.
I could take your passengers for you, Culdee.
Thank you, Alaric. That would be very kind.
Hey, what about me? Isn't there anybody gonna help me get back onto the rails?
We haven't forgotten about you, Lord Harry, but I'll go and find help for you at some point.
So then what happened to Lord Harry after the accident?
By the time he was derailed, Mr. Percival wasn't happy with him and punished him by staying put in his shed for the rest of the week.
Well, we'll serve him right for being rude to you, Freddie.
That evening, Rheneas returned to the sheds after his visit to the steamworks. The other engines were very happy to have him home.
How are you feeling now, Rheneas?
Much warmer, thanks, Peter San.
Did you tell Victor about how you got stuck in the snow?
I sure have, Duncan, and my sandbox is full again.
Well, that's good. We don't want any more accidents to happen again, Rheneas. Remember what happened when you were racing along the mountain tracks and you went off the rails?
Yes, Freddie. I can be a bit of an adventurous engine when it comes to these travels.
Let's hope you'll be more sensible and safe in the snow for the near future.
Don't worry, Skarloey. I've returned from being a gallant old engine once again.